Hey learners, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on Contribution of Management Thoughts by Taylor. In this video, we will understand who is F.W. Taylor, what is scientific management, and what are the contributions given by F.W. Taylor. So let's start today's video. Frederick Winslow Taylor. He is an American engineer, also known as father of scientific management. He worked to make factories more efficient and productive by using science instead of guesswork. Before, there was no planning. People were doing their daily tasks to make profit. But Frederick Winslow Taylor introduced a scientific way of doing things rather than performing any task with the guesswork or with a routine or normal traditional way. He said, when you plan, you do the work more better and more efficiently. Here, scientific management is introduced by F.W. Taylor. What scientific management mean? It means using scientific method to do work in best, fastest and least wasteful way. When you implement scientific method, you are not only increasing your productivity and you are doing the work in a best way, but it also save your time because you plan. You use science to make the work done faster with less wastage in a better way. Frederick Winslow Taylor believed if work is broken into small steps, it becomes more easier, more fast and more productive. Now let us see the contribution given by Frederick Winslow Taylor. Here the first contribution is time and motion study. The second contribution is standardization of work. Third is scientific selection and training of workers. Fourth is differential piece rate wage system. Fifth is separation of planning and execution. So let us see all these 5 contributions given by F.W. Taylor. In first, time and motion study, we check how much time a worker takes to do a task. In motion study, we find out the best and least tiring method or least tiring movements to do particular tasks, to do particular work. For example, if assembling a part takes 60 seconds, Taylor would try to reduce that time with 50 seconds by removing unnecessary step. Here, he has in this way, he increases the efficiency, he make the work done faster with less wastage. Okay, here he has reduced the wastage of time and hence the productivity is more. Second contribution is standardization of work. Okay, what we understand in this? Same tools, same methods and same materials. No confusion here. Like if you are coming to the work, you will be assigned to work on the same machine with the same method and you will be provided same material, so that there will be no confusion, no delay and no mistake. Everyone followed the best method instead of working in their own way. Like when you introduce a method to do a task, you are literally reducing unnecessary wastage of time and effort. People know what they have to do, how they have to do. When they come to the job, they will use the same method, which is the best because you have observed and you have selected that method to complete that particular task. So here in standardization of work, you provide same machine, same tool and you introduce the same method so that there will be no confusion. And second, everyone knows what they have to do, how they have to do and follow the best method instead of working in their own way. For example, you may have seen in a burger shop, in McDonald's, KFC, they all follow the same process to make a burger. So here the taste and quality remain the same. That's why We say standardization of work is another contribution given by your Frederick Winslow Taylor. Third is scientific selection and training of workers. What we understand in this? Here, right person for the right job is hired. Workers should be selected scientifically and given proper training. When you select the worker according to their skill and choose the right person for right job, you are literally helping your company to get a quality manpower. You are helping your company to get best worker to complete particular task. And if they need any training, you provide them so that their efficiency become better and you can get maximum output from your employee. For example, a person with steady hand work better in watchmaking than clumsy man. For example, if a person whose hand is very steady, he could be a good surgeon in compared to a clumsy man, because we all know if you are a surgeon, your hand should be very steady, because you are literally doing the surgery on delicate parts. You don't want any disturbance or you don't want any shaky hands. Okay, that's why it is important to select scientifically and train your workers so that you can take maximum output from your selected employee. Fourth point, we have differential piece rate wage system. Okay, what comes in this? Workers are paid based on their performance. If they work faster and better, they will earn more. For example, if a worker produces 100 units, then he will be getting more in compared to the worker who are only producing 80 units. Like we have seen in so many organizations, there are some employee who work fast, some employee are slow. So when you give more wages to your fast working employee, then other will take it as a motivation that if we will give more output, then we will get equal pay. That's why here differential piece rate wage system has came up. With this, you literally pay more to the one who perform better. And of course, this is the way you are encouraging your workers to be more efficient. Fifth, we have separation of planning and execution. Managers plan, workers do. Okay, like when separation of planning is different from the execution, then everyone know what they have to do. There will be no confusion, there will be no wastage of time on planning unnecessary methods or unnecessary tasks. In today's organization, take the example, managers plan what worker have to do. Managers decide who, when, what, and how, and workers will just follow that plan. For example, in a cricket match, coach, who's a manager, make the strategy and players execute it on the field. Okay, or you can say in any way you go in organization, you go, your manager assign you the task and you just start working according to your assigned project. That in this way the work become more smooth and everyone know what they have to complete and to whom they have to report. So here in this way everything is very simple, less complicated, and work in a better way. In short, we can say tailor-made management more scientific, more systematic and efficient. His idea here is to increase productivity, reduce wastage and improve work discipline. So yeah, this was all about today's video where we have understand what is scientific management, who is Frederick Winslow Taylor, what sort of contribution is given by Frederick Winslow Taylor. So I hope whenever this question come in your exam, you will be able to answer it. Now I will take leave from you guys. Have a nice day. Bye.